And the owner of a troubled Jackson apartment complex says he is looking forward to his day in court. We told you about Jackson Water filing a lawsuit against Blossom Apartments over a huge unpaid water bill. Now, 3 on Your Side's Quentin Smith speaks exclusively with the owner of the apartments and joins us now. Quentin, what can you tell us about what he has to say about all of this?
Well, Courtney, and Tony Little owns the complex, and he says he's not surprised at all one bit by this lawsuit. In fact, he thinks going to court is the only way this issue will get settled. This is the lawsuit filed by Jackson Water, looking to recoup over $418,000 in unpaid utility bills from Blossom Apartments. According to the lawsuit, the defendants now contend they have no obligation to pay, and as a result, failure to pay for utility services constitutes a material breach of their agreement. However, Tony Little, who owns the complex, is now questioning the motives behind this lawsuit.
Now what you have is, well, we're going to make him pay attorney fees. We're going to add 33% more to the balance. That sounds more punitive than anything.
See, the water company alleges Little has not paid any money towards his water bill in over a year. Well, Little maintains that's because it's an inaccurate bill and a bill he simply cannot afford to pay. In fact, he blames some of that on the city's infrastructure issues, which has costed him thousands of dollars. According to Little, he had to repair a retaining wall 3 times due to water leaks. After breaking the agreement on a payment plan last year, Little says he tried to work out another one this time around with the water company, and he even offered up a lien on his property, which is valued at $4.2 million. He claims all of that fell on deaf ears.
We could have never had a water crisis. We could have never had a situation where the mayor had to intervene. We could have had a model scenario. We could have figured out the problem. We could have got on a sustainable payment arrangement. If you only at the end of the day have an extra $5,000 that you will make as profit, and you say, I will give you all of it, then how much more can you give when you say, I'll go out and I'll borrow as much as I can, and I'll give you everything that I make? I'll give you everything. How much more can you give besides everything?
Now, Little says he does take some responsibility for where things currently stand. Water continues to be off at Blossom Apartments until the bill is paid. We told you about Little being ordered to relocate tenants to new housing during this water crisis. Well, so far, roughly 5 people have been relocated. Right now, 15 people are still staying there. Little says those tenants do not want to move. When it comes to this lawsuit, the judge has not set a date yet for the hearing. Quentin Smith, 3 on Your Side.